About 20 years ago, I found out that many of the things that I'd been taught in church for most of my life were not based on what the Bible teaches, but rather on traditions that were gradually developed over the past 2,000 years. These traditions have become so accepted that few people question them or even think about questioning them. The Bible warns us to beware of such deceptive man-made traditions. Today, believers around the world are realizing that what many of us have been taught in church is not the faith of the believers that walked and talked with Jesus. Having said that, I would like to make it clear that I am not saying that people who go to church are bad people or that Christianity is a bad thing. What I am saying is that most of us who grew up in traditional churches were taught some things that are just not true. Most people are unfamiliar with the information that I present in these commentaries, and many assume that because it is much different from what they hear in church, it has to be incorrect. But that is not the case. The theology books that are studied in seminaries are full of information that confirms the facts that I share. As believers, we are responsible. What is our faith based on? Is it based on the Bible, or is it based on the ever-changing traditions that theologians have developed over the years? If concepts devised by men do not agree with biblical concepts, who are we going to believe? Are we going to believe the biblical record, or will we put our trust in man? In the book of Jeremiah, we read of a time when the Gentiles will come to the Lord and say, "Surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit." I encourage you to carefully consider the information that I present each week. Check it out for yourselves. Ask questions of those you trust until you get straight answers. When I did that, I was surprised by what I learned, and I believe that you will be too. Earnestly contending for the faith once delivered to the saints, I'm Richard Reeves with Just the Facts.